And I did, guys, I want you to see something. I did the pairs in the same hierarchy that we did this. The dollar is the strongest, the yen is the weakest, so that's the first. Then the euro, that is the second. Then the Swiss, that's the third. I'm taking it in the order of the weakness. And then the pound, which is the fourth weakness. And of course the CAD, which I did with the pound, both of them together, one and the same. Last but not least, this is neutral. So this is going to be the last one I'm going to take with the dollar, because the Aussie is kind of strong and the dollar is kind of strong. So they will be the last two pairs to look at unless I have a good signal. So I'm going to look at my Aussie dollar chart, and this is from our radar screen from last week. As you can see, we closed the week at 103.39. Our buying point is 103.94. That is a structural long point, and it is our stop. So from last week we had a buy above a structure point, and we are only pretty much right there. So if you look at the chart, the plan was to buy it last week when it went above this, and we did. Once it went above to the 104 to the next structure and it failed, we should have reversed, and I think this is the one that Simon took on Thursday. He went short below the 103.94, and this is for you, Stephen. You go below one significant point, it takes you to the other significant point, and once it breaks below the other significant point, it becomes your stop. So it went below the 103.33, and now we are sitting at 103.39, and this is our structural short point, and you can see it on the intraday chart. This is the 103.31. We are back above the 103.31. So if we are going to go short, this is where we're going to go short, right below the 103.31. That is going to be our structural short point and our stop. Okay, and it should take us to the next structural point to the downside, which is the 102.24. So if I go short from here, it should take me down to here. And on the long side, if I wanted to buy this, I have to find a place where I can buy it on this chart. And the only place I can buy is right here above the 103.66, and I have another structure point, which is the blue line, 103.94. So for the Aussie dollar, we are going to buy it above, what was the number, 103.66, and the next structure point is still 103.94. And if I, as I said, if I buy it at 103.66, I'm going to put my stop below the 103.31. That's the only place I can put my stop. And on the short side, I'm going to go short below the 103.31, which is the structure short point, and it is going to be my short entry and short stop. So for the dollar Swiss, I am going to buy it above the 103.66 right there, and if I do, I'm placing my stop below the structure point, and the next structure point to the upside is the 103.94, which is this one. And on the short side, I'm only going to go short below the 103.31. That's going to be my short entry and my short stop. Okay, that is the Aussie dollar. So let me save that.